The Ovis World Slam is the taking of at least 12 of the world's wild mountain sheep, and is certainly no easy task. Tonight, we want to recognize a few individuals who've documented an Ovis World Slam. Mike Carpenito of Washington achieved his Ovis World Slam on a multi-species hunt in Pakistan back in January 2020, where he scored on both a Punjab and Blandford Urial. Backing up, Mike hunted in Texas to get his Aldad in 2017, and in February 2024, he made his way over to Tajikistan, where he found success on the Marco Polo Argali. The following month, Mike traveled to Spain to collect his European Mouflon. Dan Cluth of Idaho reached number 12 on the Ovis World Slam list in February 2025 with a Desert Bighorn from Carmen Island, Mexico. Backing up, he got an Aldad from West Texas in 2009, and in 2015, Dan made his way over to Tajikistan, where he collected his Marco Polo Argali. Finally, you see Dan with his European Mouflon from Spain, taken in 2017. It was an Aldad from West Texas, taken in February 2018, that got Tom Niederer of Michigan started on his quest for an eventual Ovis World Slam. Tom has a Grand Slam, and his Yukon Doll sheep was part of that milestone. Tom traveled to Tajikistan in 2021 to get this Marco Polo Argali, and in February 2022, he hunted in Pakistan to get both the Punjab and Blandford Urial. Timothy Bask of Idaho reached number 12 on the Ovis list in February 2025 while on a hunt in Pakistan, where he collected an Afghan Urial. Tim scored on an impressive Gobi Argali in Mongolia in September 2022, and in 2023, he hunted in Croatia, where he got his European Mouflon. Tim hunted in Mongolia once more in August 2025, where he got his Altai Argali. Many international mountain hunters just can't stop after the milestone of the Ovis World Slam. For those, there are additional milestones. GSCO designates as the Super 20, Super 30, and yes, even the Super 40 on rare occasions. It was a European Mouflon from Slovakia taken in August 2025 that got Robert E. Mays Jr. of Nevada to the Ovis Super 20. One of Robert's earliest rams outside of North America was his Chinese blue sheep taken in 2005. Robert has taken a pair of snow sheep over the years, including his Kamchatka ram from 2008. Moving closer to the present, Robert was successful in hunting Aldad in Texas in 2018, and of the 3 Turies taken, we chose his Kuban Western Tur from Russia, taken in August 2023, to round out his presentation here this evening. It was a French mainland Corsican Mouflon taken in October 2024 that earned Dave Myrup of Utah the Ovis Super 20 milestone. Backing up, Dave took both the Armenian Mouflon and Red Sheep from West Texas in January 2001, and in October 2001, he traveled to China to get his Chinese blue sheep. We now move to Russia for Dave's final 2 trophies for his presentation. In September 2003, he connected on a Koryak snow sheep, and Dave returned to Russia the following year to get his Kuban Western Tur. Next, we call Greg Oliver of Texas to the stage to receive his Ovis Super 20. We'll begin with one of his 3 Tur, the Mid-Caucasian Tur from Russia, that he got in 2018. Greg has taken several Argali over the years. His Hungai from Mongolia came in August 2021, and in October 2022, he hunted in Kyrgyzstan to get the Tian Shan and Humi Argali. Numbers 19 and 20 on the Ovis list for Greg were his Himalayan blue sheep from Nepal, taken in November 2025, and in December, he traveled to Morocco to get his North African Aldad. Igor Shevchenko of Russia reached number 20 on the Ovis list in September 2025, when he took a Koloman snow sheep in his home country of Russia. Igor has all 3 Tur, including the Dagestan Eastern Tur from Azerbaijan, taken in 2023. Igor hunted Severtsov Argali in Uzbekistan in December 2023, and in February 2024, he added the Blandford Urial from Pakistan to his Ovis list. Igor returned to Pakistan in February 2025, where he collected the Punjab Urial. Igor's Ovis Super 20 is being accepted by Veronica Cornea. Now let's recognize our Ovis Super 30 recipients. Michael Scott Ashbrook of Louisiana gets the Ovis Super 30 recipient started off. Scott hunted Gobi Argali in Mongolia in September 2019 and took a very impressive ram there. Later that same month, he hunted in West Texas to get his red sheep. The Bukodan Uriel from Tajikistan is up next for Scott. He took it in December 2020, and in 2022, Scott hunted Tian Shan and Humi Argali in Kyrgyzstan, taking both rams on that hunt. Scott reached the Ovis Super 30 in August 2025 with the Koryak snow sheep from Russia. Vyacheslav Gorb of Russia is up next for Ovis Super 30 recognition. We'll begin with a Koryak snow sheep from his home country of Russia, taken in 2014. That same year, he hunted in Pakistan to get the Punjab and Blanford Uriel. In 2015, he added another snow sheep, the Kamchatka, to his growing capital list, and his Kerman sheep from Iran came in 2019. We'll finish up by showing you his impressive Bukodan Uriel from Tajikistan, taken in 2024. It was a Bukodan Uriel from Tajikistan, taken in February 2024, which qualified Dennis C. Hirschfeld of Texas for the Ovis Super 30 milestone. Backing up, you see Dennis's Marco Polo Argali rams, also from Tajikistan. Dennis hunted in Pakistan for blue sheep back in 2013, and in 2016, he hunted in Russia, where he was successful in collecting both the Mid-Caucasian and Kuban Western Tur. Finally, you see Dennis with another Argali, this being the North Altai Argali from Mongolia that he got in August 2017. We're pleased to recognize Kevin Klumper of Washington for achieving his Ovis Super 30 milestone. Number 30 on the Ovis list for Kevin was the Himalayan blue sheep from Nepal that he got in April 2025. Reeling back the years, you see Kevin with his Marco Polo Argali from Tajikistan, taken in 2016, and in 2018, he added an Armenian Mouflon from West Texas to his Ovis list. Wrapping up with a couple of Argali, Kevin took his Tian Shan Argali in Kyrgyzstan in 2021, and in 2022, he hunted in Mongolia and was successful on the Gobi Argali. Our next Ovis Super 30 recipient to recognize is Denis Morozov of Russia. Incredibly, Denis took his first ram toward the eventual Ovis Super 30 in 2022, which is the Bukodan Uriel from Tajikistan. His Dagestan Eastern Tour was taken later that same year in Azerbaijan, and by 2024, he was already past the Ovis Super 20 mark with a red sheep from Iran. Up next for Denis is his North African Aldad taken in Morocco in February 2025. And he reached number 30 on the Ovis list in August 2025 with an Okoks snow sheep from his home country of Russia. Now let's recognize our Ovis Super 40 recipients, and to date, there have only been 20 hunters who have reached the coveted Ovis Super 40 mark. It was on a multi-species sheep hunt in Russia back in September 2025 where Lee Anderson of Florida reached and even surpassed number 40 on the Ovis list. We chose his Kurdyak and Yakutia snow sheep to highlight that trip. Lee did a lot of mountain hunting in China when that country was still open, and we wanted to share some of those unique Argali rams this evening. You saw his Sair Argali from 1998 and his Karaganda Argali from 1999. Lee took a Littledale Argali in 2000, and in 2003, he hunted in China once again, where he scored on a Gansu Argali to round out his presentation here tonight. We're pleased to recognize Alexei Kim of Russia for achieving the Ovis Super 40. He did so in November 2025 with the Savretsov Argali from Uzbekistan. While backing up, you see Alexei with one of his home country rams, a Kulamasno sheep from Russia taken in 2018. In 2020, Alexei hunted in Iran, where he was able to collect both the Afghan Uriel and Trans-Caspian Uriel found there. He hunted in Mongolia back in 2021, where he found success hunting the Altai Argali. Alexei is a three-quarter slammer, needing a California or Rocky Mountain Bighorn to finish that milestone, but to finish his Ovis Super 40, we'll show you one of the desert bighorns that he's taken over the years. Well, there you have it, folks. That completes all of our Ovis World Slam Awards for 2026. One more time, let's give all these accomplished mountain hunters a big round of applause.